Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this look. I thought I was going to be doing more of a mustardy look and it ended up being a green shifty look, and I love the way that it turned out. If you guys are curious about how I got this look, then let's go. Alright guys, so I have my tape set, but before we go into the actual eye look, I'm going to tell you guys what I have on my face. I used my Born This Way foundation in Praline. This is just a little bit darker than my skin tone, which works because I have a little bit of a tan. And then I used my Cover FX concealer, and I have the shade G Medium 3. I haven't set my face yet. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and today we're going to use the Natasha Denona Gold palette, which is good. I woke up feeling kind of mustardy today. So I'm going to start by taking the color Dijon, right? Yeah. No, let's do Sandstone, which is this shade here. And I'm going to take a MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to use this in the crease. So I have already primed my eyes also. I used my ABH eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to take this color and I'm going to buff it into the crease. If you've never done the tape thing before, the higher you blend up, the more exaggerated the wing. So if you don't know, now you know. I'm going to take a little bit more of that color, and all I'm doing is basically mapping out the shape. And then we are going to take Dijon, which is that mustardy color, and then we'll work on the rest. I'm going to take this Wayne Goss brush, and I'm going to take the shade Dijon, which is that mustardy brown. Boom. The color of my dress. I love this color so much. And I'm going to take this color, and first I'm going to pack it out, pack it in this outer corner here, and then blend it up. I feel like I need some coffee, guys. I have been going through, I think, a little bit of insomnia again. I have these moments where I just kind of have these little episodes, and it sucks, man. Especially because my kid is an early bird. And typically I'm an early bird, but I just haven't been sleeping. I'm just patting this onto the lid. Using the same brush, I'm going to take the shade Log, which is this lovely brown shade. Actually, I'm going to use this smudging brush by Smith Cosmetics. I love this brush. And I'm just going to use this to apply it right at the edge of this tape, and then bring it down into the lash line. I'm just taking more of that and I'm pressing it right at the edge of that tape and then bringing it up. Alright guys, so this is what we have so far, and I like that it looks kind of olivey and mustard at the same time. So I'm going to go back into Dijon again, and this time I'm going to use this color to smoke out the lower lash line a little bit. And I'm going literally under that first fold of my eye, my lower lash. I'm not trying to be very precise with placement because I actually really like the way it looks when it's slightly lower. It's very Laura Arellano. For those of you who don't know it, look her up. She's one of the founders of Milk Cosmetics, and she's amazing. I'm also going to take that color and then just bring it into the lid, the middle of the lid, and then I just really want that mustardy color to stand out. I'm going to blend it out with my 224. I'm going to take Brass, which is this shade here. This is like a gold that shifts green. It's so beautiful. And I'm going to place this in the inner part of my eye. Again, I'm just playing off of like this mustardy olive vibe I got going on. And then I'm going to take that brush that I used to apply Dijon, and I'm going to marry these two shades. So I'm blending them together so that they fade into each other versus it just looking very choppy. All right, guys, so I powdered my face and I'm just letting that sit because I'm gonna go in with the shade Lime Chrome, which is this top shade here. It is a glitter shade that shifts green, gold, and even like a little bit of a pink. And I'm going to use that in my inner corner. I wet my brush. This is a small little detail brush. This is a MAC 228. It is old. Most of my MAC brushes, as you guys know, and if you don't know because you're new to my channel, thank you for subscribing and welcome. All of my MAC brushes are always going to be old brushes because I do not like their synthetic brushes. And you know, I do own a lot of MAC brushes because that's where I started, and they're all from way back when. I've been doing makeup for 12 years now, almost 13. And I have a ton of that. So if ever you're wondering, you know, when I got it or whatever, it's been years. That looks really pretty. I don't know if you guys can even see it. I'm actually gonna take a little bit more of that. I'm gonna wet my brush with this Fenty setting powder because I don't know what I did with my Evian water. That's what I used. I'm sure it's somewhere right in front of my face and I'm missing it. So I'm gonna take this again and I'm going to just pop this in the center. Just so it looks like I have a little bit of green. I guess more green, right? And then I'm going to take Dijon again and then just blend these little edges out so that they're not harsh. I'm liking the way this looks. All right, guys, so I'm going to take a little bit of my mascara, which is the ABH mascara, and I'm just going to use this to clean up my lashes because I do see I have a little bit of shadow on them, which happens more often than not. And then I'm going to take a brush and just dust this powder off. Whenever you're dusting off your powder, you want to use something that's a little bit more dense to really make sure that you get a nice blended effect versus a patchy one. And if you're using something that's really fluffy, sometimes it ends up looking patchy. Extended Play Eclat Black Lash. Only mascara I use on my lower lash line. Again, I see the powder, so I'm trying to bring life back to these lashes. So for my bronzer, I used the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in medium, and I already have that on, so I'm not gonna reapply. And then I'm gonna use my Natasha Denona Glow palette, which I've had for some time, and honestly, it's just when you have a lot of stuff, you don't really use it all, right? I'm gonna take the highlighting shade in this palette, which is Glow Impact Powder. And I'm going to just pop that. I love the way that this looks. You don't really see the full extent of the glitter because it shifts with every move. Just doing some little detail work, guys. Okay. This brush looks like it has seen better days. And I just decided that I'm gonna use the Glow Cream base, which is this color here, but I'm not using it as a base. I'm actually going to use it as my blush, which is really pretty. Every time I look at my eyes, I'm like, wow, like you can see the gold, you can see the green, you can just see the shifts in these colors, and they're stunning. All right, guys, so here is the final look. On my lips, I ended up using Velvet Fawn by Lisa Eldridge. I wanted to use something that was still pretty soft and neutral. And I used Pat McGrath Buff Lip Pencil. I love the way that this look turned out. I think it's super fun, and it just, I mean, it was supposed to be mustard and it ended up being just something completely different, but I love the way that it turned out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please be sure to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you'd like to see, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.